Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, we're gonna take a look at Mandalorian, and boy was I excited to get Mandalorian as well as the child. Both of these Tsums are really fun and I'm really enjoying it so far. But first, let's take a look at his stats. If you want to activate his ability, you will need to charge Mandalorian up, and in order to do that, you will need to charge 21 copies of him on the screen. His minimum score is 80 with a maximum score of 1,256, which is considered pretty high. So if you could get Mandalorian to level 50, he could be a good one for getting a good score. And if you want to get Mandalorian to skill level 6, it's not an easy feat. You will need to get a total of 36 copies of him in the premium box. And people are telling me that it's been really hard to get Mandalorian and the child in the premium box. You may struggle a little bit, but don't give up. I think they are worth it. So Mandalorian's description or ability description is clears targeted Tsums as well as diagonal line of Tsums. So his ability essentially is he does like a 360 and shoots a bunch of beams onto the bottom section of the screen, and there's always going to be 3 laser beams that are going to be shot. So no matter how high your skill levels are, there's always just going to be 3 beams that are shot, and then the final big burst that comes diagonally across the screen. So the location of the clears will always be the same, but the amount will differ. So sometimes it's like 7, sometimes it's 9. It really varies depending on, I don't know, a variable of how it's shot out. One of the tricks to using Mandalorian is that activate his ability right away and just spam the skill button. Because Mandalorian, his ability doesn't freeze the screen during the ability. So during the animation, the Tsums will continue to move. If you have gyro on, then it will continue to sway left and right. So just activate it as soon as possible, so that way you maximize all of the clears for Mandalorian. None of it goes to waste. Now, what I want to do is also do a side-by-side comparison to show you Mandalorian between skill level 1, skill level 2, and skill level 3. So let's jump right into that right now. I'm going to go ahead and let this animation just fully play through so you see how it looks like in full speed, but I will slow it down for you because I want us to be able to appreciate the animation, because all the animations are really cool in this game. I want to just make sure we focus on that. So Mandalorian shows up and the Signet shows up, and then he picks up the child and then does a backflip and shoots some laser beams on the floor and then shoots it diagonally. So this is going to be the size of the clear that we're going to see on the screen, so it's not too bad. For skill level 1 and 2 looks pretty similar, but skill level 3 you could definitely see that the radius or the diameter or the width or however big it is a little bit bigger. So for skill level 1 I got a chain of 19, skill level 2 I got a chain of 21, and skill level 3 I got a chain of 23. So all of them are really good, and yeah, I really like his animation. His animation is really cool and it's really quick too, so there's not a lot of wasted time, and it just goes right through and then a big burst and it happens quickly. So I really like these Tsums where there's actual animation going on during the animation versus just, you know, like the other ones where they just kind of dance left and right and doesn't really do much. So I also want to skip to the very end of all 3 of these games to show you the coin earning potential as well as the score potential. So as you can see here, I am using 5-4 and I'm using coin boost. So in order for the coin farming to make sense, we need to get at least 2,300 coins. And unfortunately, none of these are quite there yet. And also the score is not really that great. It's barely hitting, it's getting close to 5,000, but it's not quite there. So Mandalorian's not going to be great for coins and for points at the lower levels, but will be better as you get into skill level 4, 5, and 6. So we'll take a look at that. If you're interested in seeing that, stay tuned for a future video where I review Mandalorian at skill level 4, 5, and 6. So make sure you subscribe to this channel and just stay tuned for more Tsum Tsum content. And with that being said, that's it for Mandalorian. And if you would like more Tsum Tsum content, definitely stay tuned and subscribe to this channel. I will do more Tsum reviews, Tsum leaks, and I'm also going to give you a full walkthrough on how to get the platinum and gold and silver pin for this month's mission, or actually any of the month's mission. And I typically do bingo cards as well, but we haven't seen bingo cards in a while. So subscribe and then just stay tuned. And as always, thank you so much for watching.